Money. You need it, you want it, and you definitely don't have enough of it. But at some point in history, nobody had any money at all, and somehow everyone was fine with that. Back in prehistoric times, if you wanted something, you just took it or made it yourself. Society was basically one big group project where everyone pulled their weight or got voted off the island. But then humans started specializing. One guy got really good at making pots. Another guy got really good at hunting deer. Suddenly, they needed a way to swap their stuff. Enter the barter system. You give me 3 fish, I give you 1 pot. Simple, elegant, and absolutely terrible in practice. The problem with bartering is something economists call the double coincidence of wants, which is a fancy way of saying both people need to want exactly what the other person has at the exact same time. Good luck with that. So people started using commodity money, objects that everyone agreed had value. Things like grain, livestock, and shells became early currencies. Yes, people literally paid each other in shells. Around 3000 BCE in Mesopotamia, people started using silver as a standard for trade. It was durable, divisible, and way harder to fake than a handful of grain. The first actual coins showed up around 600 BCE in Lydia, which is modern-day Turkey. The king basically stamped metal lumps with his face and said, "These are worth something now." And people just went along with it. Coins spread fast because they solved basically every problem with barter. They were portable, durable, and everyone agreed on their value. Governments loved them because they could control the whole system. Then China came in with a power move around 700 CE and invented paper money. Why carry a heavy bag of coins when you can carry a piece of paper that represents those coins? Genius, honestly. Europe didn't catch on to paper money until much later. Medieval Europeans were basically hauling around sacks of coins like it was a workout. Banks eventually started issuing paper receipts for deposited gold, which is basically how modern banknotes started. Eventually, governments stopped backing money with gold entirely, which is called the fiat system. Your money is worth something simply because the government says it is, and everyone agrees to believe that. It's basically a very widespread, very serious game of pretend. Today, we've got digital money, credit cards, cryptocurrencies, and apps that let you pay for coffee by tapping your phone. We went from shells on a beach to beaming invisible numbers through space. Humanity kind of went off. So money isn't really a thing, it's an idea. A shared agreement between people that says this object, or number, or token represents real value. The moment everyone stops believing that, it's just paper and metal again. And somehow, after thousands of years of history, philosophy, and economic theory, most of us are still just trying to get enough of it to afford rent. Some things never change.